Someone's like, why did you sexually assault Brendan Crick? And he's like, what? Someone banned that guy.
I mean,
But, you know, if somehow this gets back to you, you fucking did, Owen Benjamin, you piece of shit loser. Now I can talk about this without getting all heated, because, like, this week has actually been very nice. Made me feel a lot better about it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, like 3 years ago in Philadelphia, Owen Benjamin, he was at Helium Comedy Club, and sometimes when a headliner's there after their show, they'll come to one of the littler venues to like drop in and do a set. And that night I was at Good Comedy Theater, and I was hosting a show, and blacked out Owen Benjamin shows up. He's very rude. I bring him up. He does his set. I come out to close the show, but he picked me up in his, like, he picked me up, pulled me close to his face with his tongue out.
Oh, here we go.
And was, like, trying to make out with me. And, like, not in a way where it was, like, clearly a bit. In a way where it's, like, I'm trying to do this, and I bet I can play it off as a bit.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, everything about him screams that, dude.
Yeah, it made me very upset at the time, and really until this week, it really, really upset me every time I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to make out with me, and I like freeze and like try to like recoil away, and then he like drops me and like looks really mad, like I'm not yes-anding the bit.
What the fuck, dude?
And so then I close the show. It's really fucking awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like pissed off. And yeah, I just fucking pissed off, made me feel terrible.
Yeah.
And just like furious, where it was like it was sexual assault. Obviously that's a super extreme example.
Right.
But like when you're an open micer like trying to come up, headliners treat you like you're less than human. Especially unfunny headliners,
right?
Because they know that they're not that much better than you.
It was kind of in many ways, it's like an amalgam of all of like your subconscious fears, right? Because there's the comedy aspect. It's a guy who's bigger than you, like having his way with you,
just picking me up and doing whatever he wants with me because I'm small and weak. But yeah, it really fucking pissed me off, and like even afterwards, I would like tell people about it, and I'd kind of like laugh. I'd be like, "Man, wasn't that crazy?" But then, like, when I would really think about it, I'd be like, "Fuck!" Like,
yeah, it's psycho shit, dude.
Yeah, it's psycho shit, and it stuck in there. Yeah, it fucking
sucks. It's not fun. It's not easy to talk about.
It certainly isn't.
Right.
To me, back then, it was just like, man, this guy's a fucking dickhead. I didn't consider the fact that it was like a genuine expression of like being horny, but that made me feel grimier, where it was like, oh, it wasn't just him being a dick and like touching my body without my permission and making me feel like scared and small.
Mm-hmm.
It was him like genuinely sexually assaulting me. I don't know. I feel like it was also insane because this is on a show, so it's in front of an audience,
right? So
it's like it's one of those situations where like he's doing something so brazenly abusive that people almost can't believe it, even though they're seeing it. But anyway, so my buddy Ben, he's posting he posted that thing where he's like, Owen Benjamin paid for my Uber, and I saw that and it just made my stomach hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I started thinking about it all again, and you know, Ben didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying that, but it just fucking sucks seeing that. And so I tweeted back. And I don't normally post anything that isn't like a straight up joke or anything like, you know, emotional or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much straight bits for me. But I tweeted like, oh man, he paid for your Uber that night. All I got was him picking me up without my permission and trying to put his tongue in my mouth.
Oh fuck! And then somebody saw it and brought it up like in his on his stream.
Yeah,
right?
on his stream.
Yeah.
Someone's like, why did you sexually assault Brendan Crick? And he's like, what? Someone banned that guy. If somehow this gets back to you, you fucking did, Owen Benjamin, you piece of shit loser.
Yeah.
And I pray for you that you come to terms with your truth and
all that good stuff.
You just be gay. There's like supercuts of him like describing, like making gay jokes, but like getting way too specific and like describing like male genitals way too much, like almost wistfully.
What a fucking loser.
God damn. Yeah. What a fucking loser. Like, how... Because he was like, I don't know what people's, like, I don't know what his reputation was with, like, working comics or anything, but he had, like, a solid career. And then he tanked it by, like, saying the N-word on Twitter or whatever, and, like, doubling down, and then going on Rogan and, like, completely shitting the bed, trying to walk it back. Well, he's a retard.
He's a complete... Yeah, he had a middle-of-the-road comedy career, got in a couple movies, like,
yeah,
almost made a nice life for himself.
Have you ever seen his act? It's terrible.
It's horrible.
He's a fucking piano hack.
And the piano songs are, like, sincere. He, like, just plays actual covers, like, at the end. It's like, dude... Kill yourself. Yeah. Fucking kill yourself.
Like in 2014 or 15 or whatever, he was like bragging. He was like acting like he was this big time star. One, I didn't know who he was until I got a text like, hey, do you want to open for this guy, Owen Benjamin? We booked him and forgot. And so he's down in the Lizard Lounge. And the Lizard Lounge was the basement of this rock club, which is where we would do like open mics and stuff. Because it was like the little out of the way bar that like no one thinks about.
Right.
And then up above it is a full rock club. And they forgot he booked him. They booked a concert in the club.
Oh my fucking God, that's awesome.
Yeah, so there's like fucking metalcore or whatever, like bleeding through the walls while he's playing music. But anyway, he's playing in the basement of a club, being drowned out by fucking synth guitar.
That's so sick.
And he's still like big timing us. It's like, look at the crowd. There's like 7 people.
Yeah.
And I brought 3 of them.
Owen.
You loser.
It's over. This is the end. Look around you. But yeah, that fucking sucks.
I'm trying to be Christ-like, turn the other cheek. So Owen, if you're listening to this, I just want to let you know that, I'm praying for you, buddy. I hope that you come to terms with who you are and live an honest life and you find joy in that way. And I also hope that the state takes your children away.
Which is only right for them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally what Jesus would do.